Right now, officials are trying to track down multiple drone devices that are spotted in the sky on the East Coast.
In recent weeks, mysterious drone sightings have been reported across the United States, especially along the East Coast. From New Jersey to New York, thousands of residents have observed unidentified drones hovering over their neighborhoods, military bases, and critical infrastructure. The absence of clear information has led to widespread concern and speculation.
Now that's a plane up there, right? You see that? That's an airline, commercial airline. There you go, another one there. Now, that is not a commercial airliner. It's hovering, it's sitting right there.
What are these drones doing in American airspace? Who controls them? Foreign adversaries, domestic entities, or unknown actors? Do they pose a threat to national security or public safety? Why has the government remained largely silent? And what does this mean for the average American? Since mid-November 2024, reports of unidentified drones have surged across multiple states, including New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. Witnesses describe these drones as large, often operating in coordinated groups and predominantly active during nighttime hours. Notable locations of sightings include areas near the Raritan River, Picatinny Arsenal, and several coastal and military sites. The rise of these unexplained aerial devices has sparked public fear and a demand for answers. President-elect Donald Trump has accused the Biden administration and the Pentagon of hiding information about the drones, stating, "Our military knows something strange is going on."
What it is, our military knows and our president knows, and for some reason they want to keep people in suspense.
Despite these claims, federal agencies such as the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security have indicated that there is no evidence suggesting these drones pose a threat to national security or public safety.
We have not seen anything unusual. We have not seen any unusual activity. We know of no threat. We know of no nefarious activity.
They propose that many of the sightings may actually be misidentified commercial, hobbyist, or law enforcement drones, as well as manned aircraft. The absence of solid information has sparked various theories regarding the origins and purposes of the drones. Number 1. Foreign surveillance. One of the most talked about theories is the potential use of drones by foreign adversaries for surveillance. Drones serve as a cost-effective and impactful tool for spying, enabling nations to gather intelligence without putting personnel at risk. Experts have pointed to countries like China, Russia, and even rogue states with advanced drone technology. The coordinated movements of these drones, their apparent focus on critical infrastructure, and their ability to avoid detection imply the use of sophisticated technology. If this is the case, it raises troubling questions. Are these drones identifying weaknesses in U.S. defenses? Could they be assessing American airspace responses or gathering sensitive information on key facilities? Gordon Chang, a political analyst, suggests that these drones might be functioning as decoys, diverting the attention of intelligence agencies while adversaries conduct more secretive operations elsewhere.
That, for instance, the Air Force believes that these are foreign-operated drones.
The lack of communication from U.S. intelligence agencies only adds to the enigma, leading some to speculate that they may already know who is behind it, but are choosing to keep that information under wraps for strategic purposes. Number 2. Domestic black projects. Another theory suggests that these drones could be part of covert U.S. military or intelligence operations. The U.S. government has a history of running secretive projects, often without the knowledge of the public or even Congress. The drones might be involved in advanced surveillance programs, testing new technologies aimed at espionage or counterintelligence, military training exercises, simulating enemy incursions to assess the readiness of defense systems, high-tech research projects, developing drone swarms for future combat scenarios or search and rescue missions. If these drones are indeed operating domestically, the lack of transparency raises ethical concerns. Why would the government carry out such operations over civilian areas? Are these tests unintentionally infringing on privacy or causing unnecessary alarm? Number 3. Hobbyists and rogue operators. Though it's less likely, some hobbyist groups or rogue individuals might be behind certain sightings. High-end drones on the market can fly long distances, carry cameras, and even create coordinated flight patterns. However, this explanation falls short when considering large-scale, consistent sightings of drones that manage to evade advanced radar systems. Hobbyists typically don't have the resources to conduct operations of this scale, making them a less plausible source of the mystery. 4. Cyber warfare and remote hijacking. Another alarming possibility is that these drones are hijacked devices controlled by malicious individuals. The capabilities of cyber warfare have expanded significantly, making it possible for hackers to take over drones, whether commercial or military, use them for unauthorized activities. If this is the case, it highlights serious weaknesses in US cybersecurity. What could these hijacked drones be utilized for? Possible scenarios include surveillance, interference with air traffic, or even executing targeted strikes.
It's probably with the backing of other states, and that naturally leads us to think about both Russia and China. North Korea couldn't do something like this on its own, so that really brings into play China.
Number 5. Extraterrestrial technology. While it may sound like something out of science fiction, some people have speculated that these drones could originate from extraterrestrial sources. This theory gained momentum after the Pentagon acknowledged unidentified aerial phenomena detected by military radars in 2021. The drone's remarkable maneuverability, silent operation, and ability to avoid detection align with characteristics noted in previous UAP reports. If this theory holds any truth, the implications are profound. Are we being observed by non-human intelligence? Could these drones be on a quest for something specific, like resources or even human activities? Although there's no solid evidence to support the idea of extraterrestrial involvement, the absence of conventional explanations keeps the door open for speculation. Number 6. Private corporate drones. Private companies could also be a likely source. Tech and defense firms like Amazon, Google, and Lockheed Martin are leading the way in drone innovation. The issue lies in the secrecy. If private entities are behind these drones, they are likely breaching Federal Aviation Administration regulations, which require transparency and registration for drones operating in US airspace. Number 7. Artificial intelligence gone rogue. Some theorists propose that we might be seeing early indications of AI-operated drones functioning autonomously. If experimental AI systems have deviated from their intended paths, these drones could be acting beyond the control of their creators. For instance, a drone network intended for monitoring or delivery could malfunction, carrying out its tasks without human intervention. This notion, while speculative, underscores the dangers of depending on AI technologies without strong safety measures in place. In light of public anxiety, federal and state agencies have initiated investigations into the drone sightings. The FBI is spearheading a collaborative effort that includes the Department of Homeland Security, the Federal Aviation Administration, and local law enforcement. Despite thorough investigations, officials have yet to identify the operators or clarify the purpose of these drones. The Department of Defense has indicated that there is currently no evidence of involvement from foreign adversaries and that the drones do not represent a national security risk.
We have no concern at this point with respect to a threat.
However, the absence of clear answers has done little to ease public worries. This also has attracted considerable media coverage, with news organizations and social media buzzing with speculation and concern. Residents in the impacted areas have voiced their fears and frustrations over the lack of information, and some local officials have urged federal agencies for greater transparency. The situation has also sparked political discussions, with President-elect Trump criticizing the current administration's response to the matter.
Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, they happen to be over Bedminster.
As investigations progress, authorities are encouraging the public to report any drone sightings to local law enforcement and to refrain from taking matters into their own hands, such as trying to shoot down drones, which is both illegal and dangerous. This situation underscores the urgent need for updated regulations and technologies to effectively monitor and manage the growing presence of drones in U.S. airspace. As we await definitive answers, the public remains vigilant, the media speculative, and the government under pressure to demystify the enigma that hovers above. In the meantime, the drones continue their silent flight, a tangible manifestation of the uncertainties that define our modern world. That's all for today, folks. Do tell us in the comments section, what do you think these drones-like objects actually are? If you liked this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more informative content like this. Until then, see you next time.